Okay, so now let us discuss how we can add a feedback column and a feedback coding in terms of the table. If we have a table and we are gonna do two things, that the teacher will also see the tick and student will see the feedback here. $15, $20. Look, so this type of feedback, how to give. Let me show you the code. Here I'm using a button. It's optional, you may use if required, otherwise you can ignore it. So look at this. This is the code. It's not difficult, it's just repeating. That's why it is 4. If you have 5 columns or 5 rows, sorry, you will have more data here. So let me just do that for you. I'm gonna add one more page and click on the table. Here you can say question. And here, jump on the next one. Here, response from student. Okay, so here you can add. I'll do only for one cell, and I will repeat. Let's say here I'm gonna ask my students to calculate, simplify. So they just need to simplify what. So let's say I'm gonna ask them what is 3/4 plus 1/4, right? So the answer should be 1 here. We can see here the question is there and the answer place is here. Okay, now we haven't added any code, nothing, so no feedback is visible. What you can do if you want to give feedback here, click here, insert one more column, write feedback. Now this is the feedback. So remember, first row, first column, second column, third column. So my feedback should be in third column, but the answer must be entered in the second column. I'm gonna go there. You can also define this as question 4. Want go, and because we want to check when the feedback is what. I'm gonna write the feedback should be given in the format of text. So it's not a numerical number. Numerical number is my response. Cell content. This is something what we are gonna use. Cell content, first row, third column. Okay, what should be the feedback? I'm gonna define the condition now. When this or Q4, both will work. Q4 dot cell numerical value. Which numerical value? Sorry, which cell? 1, 2. If it is 1, then the feedback is correct. Otherwise, feedback is nothing. So it's done, just one line of code and we're done. Look, there is nothing here in the feedback. If I enter wrong answer, I will not get any feedback. I'll figure out that how to do that. If my answer is 1, then the feedback is correct. And you can add those green image, those emojis, something you can actually green tick emojis. Just copy from here like this, paste in your code like that. Now you see the difference. Look, so it's turned into green now. So students feels happy when they see something green, right? So yeah, it's very simple. Now same thing we can repeat for multiple questions. Very simple code I have written. Cell content because the feedback is a text message, not a numerical value, right? And the condition is on numerical value. So question 4 or we can replace with this. Both will work. This means we are referring to that particular thing where we are interacting. Q4 is the name, so both ways it will work. So this dot cell numerical value 1, 2 equals to 1. It will say correct, otherwise nothing. See, if you want to give the another condition, definitely you can give. I'm gonna copy this. Okay, paste here. Let's change it. Less than 1. Then the feedback should be try again. Okay, then one more condition when it is more than 1. You can also use not function. I'm just not using it because you can define in multiple ways. Now see, nothing, but if I enter wrong answer, I get try again. Okay, use just one thing here, format as text to see the feedback thing right. So let's say 2, try again, but if it is 1, it is correct. Nothing, there is nothing. It makes more sense when we add multiple things, right? No matter it's less than 1 or greater than 1, both ways it's working fine. But if you want to try that, the method which I was showing, that's it, 1, and in front you add not function, and in the bracket you just enclose this. Not 1 means if this answer is not 1, then it will not try. See this, look, that's the actually loss. It's not like something good which we say try again, because it's reading automatically the answer here. That's why I was adding the other less than 1 and more than, right? Now it's reading different conditions and then only it is giving the feedback. So it is easy. Now let's repeat it for one more question. Here I'm adding another question. Let's say what is 56 divided by 13, right? I'm just asking students to enter the simplified answer. They simplify. Simplify or whatever way you want to. Here again the feedback. This is the second row. Now let's repeat this. Everything for next cell, which is 2, 3. And here it should be 2, 2. Now the answer is 4. That's why it should be 4 here. Here you can say 4. Here you can say 4. But sorry, it should be 2, 2. That's what generally I make mistakes. I sometimes forget to update these when I copy and paste. So look, here it is 1. Let's say it's 3. Try again. Enter 4. It will repeat. So you guys can actually continue like this and see how many questions you want to add to give feedback. But here teacher's feedback is pending. Now it depends. Do you want to give teacher's feedback, means teacher's dashboard page, tick or cross? So if you want to show here tick or cross for every question or all the questions, right? So what I have done in my case, let me show you here. This is dashboard preview. If all the answers are correct, 54, 15, so even my 3 answers are correct, but teacher is seeing cross because I have considered as one question. So parts are different. So if I enter everything correct, then only teacher will see this. But student can see individually, right? If something is not correct, let's say 3, and I'm checking it, so it says check. Oh, we can enter everything right, and both teachers and students can get the feedback. This is something which we can also do here. Now let us define a correct command. The correct command is when this cell numerical value is 1. I'm just going to copy this, paste here, and because I'm checking for both, so I'm going to copy this as well and paste. So when both are correct, teacher will see it is correct. Look, teacher is also happy, student is also happy. So this tick is actually because of the last part of the code, this one. So yeah, we can do multiple things, but if you have questions, please ask. And I can do one more thing for the graphing thing, how to add the image. If you are okay with that, then only I will continue. Otherwise, I can just pause here. Stop recording.